When you go whole food plant-based, we often hear people talk about, where do you get your protein? The question really they should be asking is, where do they get their fiber? This is an important question because people who predominantly eat the standard American diet with lots of meat and dairy, foods which are products that contain zero fiber, or highly processed foods that contain little to no fiber or nutrients. So where then do we get our fiber from? Its source is from whole plant-based foods, such as vegetables and fruits, whole grains and beans. Not only are these foods packed with fiber, but will also give you key nutrients your body needs to be healthy, without any of the unhealthy stuff found in meat, dairy, and highly processed foods. There are two types of fiber, which are soluble and insoluble. Foods such as oats, beans, lentils, veggies, and some fruit are containing soluble fiber, and these foods can help lower cholesterol when the fiber binds it up in your digestive tract and your body gets rid of it. Foods like whole grains, fruits, and veggies, and beans also contain insoluble fiber, and these help clean up your digestive tract as well. While most people get only 10 or 15 grams of fiber a day, it's recommended to eat up to 40 grams per day for a healthy person. What else can fiber do? Can it be an effective anti-inflammatory? Let's listen to Dr. Michael Greger.
Not all fiber can do. If you eat some whole grain barley for supper, by the next morning your good gut bacteria are having it for breakfast, releasing butyrate into our bloodstream, a compound that seems to exert broad anti-inflammatory activities, which could help explain why significant decreases in the prevalence of inflammation are associated with increasing dietary fiber intakes. Check it out. And the highest group here was just getting the minimum recommended daily intake of fiber. So what, if you have knee pain or something, you should eat more fiber-rich foods? We didn't know until now. Dietary fiber intake in relation to knee pain trajectory. Thousands of patients were followed, and a high intake of dietary fiber, which is to say just the minimum recommended intake, was associated with a lower risk of developing moderate or severe knee pain over time. And two Framingham studies found that higher fiber intake was related to a lower risk of having symptomatic osteoarthritis in the first place. But wait, don't a variety of diseases have an inflammatory component? How about fiber consumption and all-cause cardiovascular and cancer mortality? They found that compared to those who consumed the least fiber, those who consumed the most had 23% less cardiovascular disease mortality, 17% lower risk of dying from cancer, and 23% lower mortality from all causes put together. Unfortunately, most persons in the United States consume less than half the recommended intake of dietary fiber daily. These researchers suggest all sorts of potential mechanisms for which fiber could be life-saving, from improving cholesterol, immune function, and blood sugar,